What up? You know where you at? You at Seven Oaks Hotels 2.0. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Let's get to the politic. Big shout out to everybody showing the channel love. Appreciate the love and support. Thank you for the interactions. Mile high salute to all the riders. Before I start this video, let me make this clear. I'm not promoting gang life, gang culture. I'm just telling a testimony, giving life experiences, shining some light on the Denver Metro. So with that being said, let's get to this video. So this video comes from a loyal subscriber, somebody that been showing my channel love for a minute. My homie, the Elite Food Maker, and he's requested music videos. He just stays showing the channel love, man, and I appreciate that a lot, you know. And this question that he asked also was asked by multiple people in the past. So they really want to know about this. And this is another aspect. I don't have too much history with this neighborhood, but I do know of them, and I've seen them in action. And, you know, I knew a couple of them. He wanted to know, and the viewers wanted to know about, does the Denver Metro have PBGCs, PLAYBOY, GAngster, Crips, and another neighborhood out here. They're more Mexicano. They're the PLAYBOY gang from the Colorado sector. So I broke this down before. Denver Metro, East Denver to be exact, that was the foundation for most of Crippin' out here, right? But one thing about East Denver, like, not like other parts of the city, East Denver, they kept Crippin' original to their own blocks. They didn't actually start following the wave of like the neighborhood car or the gangster car. None of their big homies are from California. They're not under any of that aspect when it comes to politicking. They kept it original with their own turf. They kept it original with their own blocks. You had Trey O's, Trey 1s, Trey Deuces, Trey 4s, Chicky 30s, Trey 7s, you know, Brick City fools, Eastside Denver fools, and they kept it original under that. That's the whole umbrella when it comes to East Denver. One thing about, and I said this before, like no other part of the city, East Denver had this aspect of having pride in what they did. So even though they was Crippin', they were willing to push a resistance on anybody that came to East Denver trying to install their politics. Now, Crippin' did come from California. When it hit the Denver Metro, fools were like, we still have pride in our original block, so we're going to make original neighborhoods out here and push the revolution, right? So in doing that, a lot of individuals that came out here, they looked at East Denver like little homies, but East Denver wasn't having that. They were willing to push a resistance. So I always thought that was unique. East Denver pushed that resistance against anybody that came to the hood. And let me tell you, there was times, because that was an area that had the energy of the revolution, that California OGs did come over there and they try to, you know, move through traffic and root some stuff from California, but it was Denver fools was not having it. And, you know, there was a separation. But they always held their ground, bro, and to this day, that's a historical part of the Denver Metro, because they're still standing through battles and, you know, the whole egos. One east side go, the whole ego. It's called a roller coaster. Don't get roller coastered. Mile high salute to that. So, in saying that, California was not over there. Now, when you go on that other side of Yosemite and Colfax and you go to Aurora, that's where California came and spread their neighborhoods into Aurora. It was a melting pot. You had every form of Crippin' over there. You have the neighborhoods, the gangsters. I've met Rome 60s. I've met some 40s. I met 100s. I met Five Deuce Broadways. I've met Harlems over there. Compton Crip Radas. I met East Coast Crips over there. I met a big portion of California Crips over there. And a few California Bloodsets over there. But that's going to be the rooted of California politics when it comes to the neighborhoods. They went over there and they've rooted their actual hoods in Aurora. And upcoming, in that time when it was getting rooted, you started hearing about the PLAYBOY GAngster Crips. And the PLAYBOY GAngster Crips, they're actually rooted from California also. So I don't know, maybe some Californians came in and they started putting young PLAYBOY GAngster Crips on. I remember they used to be at Hankley High School. I remember they used to go to the skating ring over there. And they were always tripping with some fools in Aurora. They were hella active. It seemed like for a minute, when you heard about PLAYBOY GAngster Crips, they were spreading like a wildfire. Everybody around them, moms, uncles, cousins, nephews, they all became PLAYBOY GAngster Crips. And to be honest, I'm going to be real with you for a minute. They were probably one of the bigger Crip sets, to be honest. They had a lot of members at the time when they were in their prime. I don't know if they're still like as deep as they were, but you like a little bit back, homie, you couldn't go anywhere in Aurora without seeing some fool have a Playboy bunny. They wore the Playboy bunnies, the blue rag, royal blue. I also know some Playboy Mexican fools, PLAYBOY GAngster Crips that became Norteños. And they said that the older fools didn't back them up. So I don't know. They were Big Deuce Third at one time and now they're Norteños, They know who I'm talking about. So yeah, big shout out to PLAYBOY GAngster Crips. We do have them out here. They've been out here for a minute and they were deep at one time, one of the bigger units. Now, you also asked about the Playboys, the Mexicano hood. There was a Playboy gang from Greeley and they were more like down with the North. I hadn't ran into too many of them out here in the Denver metro, but in prison, there was a handful of them fools, Playboys. And they clicked up with the Northside fools or the Norteños, But like I said, I haven't ran into too many of them in the Denver metro, but the PLAYBOY GAngster Crips for sure. So hopefully that answers some questions. Mile high salute. I'm going to get at y'all. You know what it is.